in custody somewhere for attempting to sabotage, an electoral process. And this is a very serious thing. Can somebody would rather come to this media and take all these cameras, all these computers, but not manipulate who leads the people at any given time? We are asking, if there are disparity in terms of elections at each level, yet results are coming from the polling station, how come, Ken, the returning officers in those areas are not yet apprehended?
Okay, let me bring a twist to this. Yes. I know you've spoken to that.
Sure.
One of the fundamental things that we have to consider in this, because now that you've spoken about winning and losing, just in about 5 minutes, because we hand it over to Jesse Rogers, is the fact that the leaders in this election, Raila Odinga 4 times has lost elections. Whether he won, he has managed to accept that shock of losing an election. William Ruto has managed twice, 2002 with Uhuru Kenyatta, and of course 2007 with Raila Odinga. William Ruto has never lost. Both William Ruto and Raila Odinga have the shocks, to take an election loss. What happens to their supporters? Do you think the supporters around the country are prepared for that shock? Because both camps right now are claiming victory.
One thing I want to appreciate the two principles. Both His Excellency the Deputy President William Ruto, as well as the Right Honorable former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. And under these circumstances, all of them have shown serious restraint. The only time I've seen a statement is by the Deputy President congratulating the victors within UDA and Kenya Kwanza, appreciating their wins. Then I saw when Azimio had their bonding session in KICC, the running mate to Raila made it clear that the captain sends a word. So that tells you the level of maturity as well as experience from the two presidential candidates. Raila has been in the scene in this situation. William Ruto, remember, as fate had it in 2007, he was the chief agent fighting for Raila in the same Bomas we are here in KCC.
From KCC,
yeah.
Yes.
So that is one we need to appreciate. Now let's cascade it down to the supporters. Unlike 2013, unlike 2017, unlike 2007, none of the supporters of the two sides have been seen to celebrate. Previously, people would vote and start celebrating. This time, everyone is calm. So let us appreciate that. The difference is what I'll partially agree with my senior, that we just need to cut down on the posturing. And that's why in my statement, I was not just saying, when I call ourselves victors not to posture, I just kept saying that there's a level of appreciation on both sides, that it is a 50-50 election. You are certain whoever is declared will always have to turn back and say what happens to the other side. Areas that are painted blue, areas that are painted yellow, they have to cross. And for me, the patience and the quietness and the calmness the country experiences right now is a strong indication that you will have an acceptability as to who is declared. Importantly, the moment the leader said, whatever Chebukati announces, we respect. For me, that is a pointer.
All right, let's take a look at some pictures right now from inside the auditorium once more, because I understand there is a little bit of commotion once again happening at the auditorium of the Bomas of Kenya, where just previously there was also something going on. All right, there are even more commotion once more, police officers at hand once more to quell this. I don't know at the center of it all who else is in this, and that is anti-riot police, right? At the auditorium. I mean, that's now massive. See that happening once more. It's not yet clear again what's happening. Rita is still inside the auditorium. We'll definitely try and talk to her and just get to understand what's happening. But that's inside the plenary, the auditorium. Bomas of Kenya shouting marches once more. Let's listen in. We see what's happening. with since. And this time round, it's not the Azimio chief agent, that's Kithure Kindiki, plus other members of the Kenya Kwanza, including the sitting senator,